three primary characteristics. I'm going to turn the page. Number one is skill. Number two is knowledge. I don't even think this is in the notes. Number three is character. A worker mindset is primarily focused on self. Okay? Again, doesn't mean that that's wrong. Doesn't mean it's bad. But to be able to step into the trainer mode or the team builder mode, I am beginning to look at the people that are around me, and I'm able to evaluate three different pieces: their skill, their knowledge, and their character. Because, as you know, everybody's going to come in at different levels. They're going to have different skill levels, they're going to have different knowledge levels, they're going to have different character knowledge. But character qualities. But I know, Amanda, that I need this person to be at the next level. Does that make sense? I need you to be at the next level. It's not going to do me any good to come up and say, I need you to get there, come on, and get frustrated and get angry at the person because they're not at the next level. You have to be able to recognize it and then help them get there to that next level. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So this is, all of a sudden, you become this coach, this trainer, this developer. You're looking across your team and you're going, okay, here we have a person that we've got in this position right now, but you know, their skills, knowledge, and character really makes them better suited for this position over here. So, but before I move them over here, I have to develop this person to be able to take that spot so I can move them over here. Welcome to a team builder mindset. As opposed to the person coming to work and going, surrounded by a bunch of idiots. So frustrated. I know I'm going to have to do all this stuff myself. I know I'm going to tell them to do it, but they're not going to do it, so I'm going to have to go do their job, and then I'm going to have to go over here and do their job. I don't have time to do my job. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Happens all the time because people that were great workers have been promoted to a manager, and they haven't learned how to delegate. They haven't learned how to teach, train, and develop. What do you teach, train, and develop? Bam. These things right here. And this one, that's the most difficult. Okay? This is the most difficult to train people in. You can give them opportunities, but boy, it's hard. Especially as we get older. It can happen, but it's pretty rare. What is it? People change? Rarely. But the skills and knowledge, I guarantee this is something that Dr. Tate is looking at. He's looking at his bigger picture of the company, where he's wanting to go, what he needs. Okay, well, I need this person to have this skill. I need Ashley to be able to grow in this knowledge and grow in this skill. I need Amanda to be over here, I need Christina over here. You know? Does that make sense? So it's at the worker level beginning to see the bigger picture and beginning to notice skill levels, knowledge level, and character in other folks, and beginning to encourage them to step to the next level. Fair enough? Because then what can happen is when you begin to, first of all, at the worker level, when you begin to show a level of skill, production, when you begin to show a level of knowledge, production, when you begin to show a level of character, production, then you can begin to train and teach other folks. But if you don't have them yourself, you guys ever had that going on? You know, somebody trying to teach you something that they never have learned themselves? It can get pretty ugly. This was my first 3 years of teaching. It's like, don't ask me any questions unless it's on the pages that we're talking about right now. You know, don't ask me about next chapter, I have no idea. It wasn't until I had done it for a long period of time that I actually was able to teach much better, because I've been doing it a long time. You know, a lot of times, oh, you get the new teacher, oh, that'll be great, they'll be fresh, they'll be new, they'll be energized. In my head, I'm going, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. You're going to have the new teacher that doesn't know jack squat, you know, about how to teach yet. They have info, but they don't have the ability to teach. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so this, again, on this team builder piece, is being able to see a little bit bigger picture, not just focused on self, beginning to see qualities in other people Not only qualities of personality, but qualities of production. And being able to grow people or encourage people to move forward in these 3 areas. Here's where they are right now. Are they always wanting to stay there? Well, a person that is a team builder would ask that question. Okay? A worker will stick to, how are you doing today? There's nothing wrong with that question. But a team builder is going to begin asking the question of, you know, is this where you want to be? Are you good here? Are you wanting to move forward? Are you wanting to move into something else? How can I help you with that? Do you feel like your skill level and knowledge level is where it needs to be? No? Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about that. How can we get it there? But Clay, I don't have that position yet. Doesn't matter. Do it as a worker. And you will get recognized. You will get recognized. I've got a kid, I think I've told you guys that I've been coaching now for a while, who is now a nurse in his 2nd year of nursing. Yeah, finishing up his 2nd year of nursing. And here in his 2nd year, he's already moved to a charge nurse. He's already moved to where now they're sending all the new nurses to him. Okay? Because not only did he have the qualities as a worker, but he is a trainer. We've got him prepared for that, to be a trainer, to be a developer. So he's got 2 trainees that are with him right now. And I said, do you want to just blow away in every other trainer? Yeah, tell me how to do that. Okay. You know, because I've taught him this, you know the director of the hospital. You've developed a relationship with the director of the hospital. Take your 2 trainees in their first week and introduce them to the director of the hospital. And talk great about these 2 trainees. You'll just blow them away. So they're going next Monday, meeting the director of the hospital. They won't have that experience with any other trainer. I guarantee. All the other trainers will just be, okay, follow me, shadow me. You know, okay, do what I tell you to do. I mean, he is really looking to expand their experience. This is a team builder. It's where he really thrives. Problem is that he has not had an opportunity in his first 1.5 years at the hospital to do team building. He has only been the worker. So he's just going, I just feel like I'm starving. I feel like I'm parched at work. Fair enough? Yeah. Okay. How many of you guys feel like you've got the characteristics of a great team builder inside of you? You feel that? Okay. Fantastic. Because we need to begin to stir that inside of you. Begin to think of that. And as you guys grow forward, because now we're going to move from team builder into the manager. How does my brain need to expand? How does my brain need to change? So, but before we go there, are there any other questions that we need to talk about? Questions on a team builder? Tony Hsieh, have you guys ever heard of Zappos before? Okay. Great team builder. Tony Hsieh is the guy that started Zappos. And I mean, you go into their office and it's an incredible atmosphere. Team building, you know, even over at Thrive, great atmosphere of team and coming together and everyone doing this stuff together, partnering and all that kind of stuff. But you've got to do it deliberately. It doesn't just happen. How come these people aren't doing it? Well, it could be leadership. Okay? Most of the time it is. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say 100% of the time it is. Yeah. You know? Can you think of a time where it would never be leadership issue? You have people that are working for you that won't do the work. When is a situation where it is not a leadership issue? Second consumer.
You know, I almost said that, but then I was like, well, at that point, the leader should have not hired him.
That's it. That's it. Because that's usually where people go, well, Clay, sometimes you're working with folks and you just doesn't matter what you do, they just aren't going to do it. It's like, and why are they still there?
Then it's still my fault.
Why is the leader not firing them? Well, because we couldn't fire them because they're just so important to the company. I know, you know, that you're just hanging yourself there. It's always a leadership issue. Low performers, out. You're gone. You know? Again, we'll talk about this when we get into leadership expression. I'll smooth that over a little bit. That's kind of harsh. Okay, I'll explain why I'm able to say that. Okay. Okay, any questions? Anything we need to talk about in team building? Practical application, how do I apply this? Now we're moving from team builder into manager. We have to expand our brain. We have to expand the way that we look at this and the way that we view it and the way we think about producing things. Or else we will have a great time getting together, hanging out with people. We're all together. It feels good to go to work. Just love the people that we're, man, it's just awesome. But you will find that your business will only be able to grow to a certain level at that point. Okay? You have to bring in a new mindset to be able to expand even further. And how many of you guys are interested in this concept in your life? Moving from here to there, to there, to there, to there. Everybody doing okay? You like this idea? I like this idea too. Okay? But if I'm going to do that, my mindset has to expand along the way. Or I will find that I am out here with responsibility, but I am in here with capability. And so I feel overwhelmed. I feel just, oh my gosh, there's so much. I'm just running around crazy. I'm just out of control. Feel like I'm on that wheel, okay? The hamster wheel, okay? Which we don't want to be on. We want to make sure our minds are growing and our mindsets are growing as we move forward.